They rank amongst, surely, the most inspirational examples of that reality, which is it takes courageous people, defiant, brave, principled people as human rights defenders for there to be a global advance of human rights.
I am a Muslim woman, and I'm really tired of proving myself. I am saddened and seeing abuse and violence happening in non-democratic Islamic countries justified in the name of Islam. I am disappointed at seeing people being subject to discrimination because of their religion. Right now, as I'm talking to you, some women's rights defenders are spending their lives in prison because they refuse to be silenced, whether in voicing their political and religious beliefs, raising their ethnic demands, or simply challenging gender-related restrictions that are imposed on them as women.
That terrorism is the result of tyranny. That terrorism is the result of injustice. That terrorism is the result of the absence of good governance. That terrorism is the result of the absence of development.
Who creates these violence? By human being, not other animals. I think like tiger looks very terrible, but they are not causing this human rights violation. They kill maybe 1 or 2 human beings, but very limited. So ultimately, we created these, these sort of suffering, human rights violation. We have to think, what are the causes of these violations? The people create immense suffering to others. These also human beings. They also want peaceful life. But you see, their way of thinking, too much short-sighted.
We as a people belong to this world. We as a people who belong to 21st century want a new world based on peace and love and coexisting. Want a new world based on rights and equality and justice. Democracy and rule of law. And we will have it. We will reach to this moment. But how did we do that without feeling the fears?
Yeah.
Because we started dream. Because our dream calling us for a new state without dictatorism and without corruption and without terrorism. Because of our generation, the second generation, I don't want the second generation to suffer like what I suffer.
Now we have to think, our duty to tell younger generation, if present conditions remain continuously, they also will suffer. This 21st century also become century of suffering, century of bloodshed. Now the younger generation responsibility to create better world, happier world.
At the same time, I'm happy to see how ordinary people leave their comfortable homes and come to help the refugees. These show the power of civil society and the fact that every one of us can make a change.
It's a comprehensive solution. It doesn't come from throwing the bullets. No, it needs real solution.
I'm Buddhist monk. In my daily practice, including prayer, but I'm quite skeptical. Through prayer, bring world peace, I don't think. So peace must create through action, not prayer. So now, you see, in order to carry peaceful action, we need enthusiasm here.
There is no voice stronger than the voice of al-haq, of the truth,
Thank you
of
so
the
much.
belief, of the will, of the freedom.
I think we've been profoundly challenged to understand that every time we walk away from compassion, we are dehumanized. You have seen courageous compassion here on the podium and the panelists, and we are reminded by their example that compassion is not a passive state. It's a state of action and of complicity in the upholding of human rights under all circumstances, for each of us and for the sake of all of us.